and Jesse Mondo. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Macomb Bombers. And guard is senior guard number 1, Kylie Robinson. The second guard, the 5'5" junior, guard number 3, Sophie Wilson. At 1 forward, the 5'6" senior, 5, Kate Spitza. The 5'5" senior forward, number 10, Drew Quincy. And in the middle, the 5'8" junior, 24, Aaliyah Abernathy.
And with that, we welcome you all in here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. As tonight we are bringing you Bombers girls basketball. We got Donna Stortzman in the chat already, supporting the Bombers per usual. Let's get that scoreboard flipped around here quickly. You see the score there from the JV contest on your screen. The Bombers dropped that one. And as you might have heard beforehand on the starting laps, this Central Southeastern team is ranked number 9 in 2A. And girls basketball, a really tough program, a really nice program that the Panthers have been able to build here over the past couple years. Starting lineups in case you missed them. We'll start with the Macomb Bombers. Number 1, Kylie Robinson. Number 3, Sophie Wilson. Number 5, Kate Stortzen. Number 10, Drew Creasy. And number 24, Aaliyah Abernathy. As the Bombers will get the first shot here at the rim. Can't get that one to fall. Panthers crack back quickly the other way. That one, ball on the ground. Abernathy's on it. We're going to get a jump ball called. Starting for Central Southeastern, it'll be number 1, Carly Peters. Number 2, Lauren Miller. Number 10, Claire Houston. Number 15, Kylie Bockold. And number 34, Kara Stevens. Panthers up in a press here early on.
Before the game, I was talking to Coach Matt Long, and this is his 35th year. And the sad thing is, I've known him since day one of his teaching career.
A lot of experience on that coaching staff side for the Panthers, and obviously that pays off in the way that this team has played this season and last season as well. Just a real powerhouse in the area. Fast break layup is good. That'll get our scoring started. Kylie Bockold able to score 2 for the Panthers. This is Stortzen with it, now trapped in the backcourt, able to get it to Robinson. Looks like a bit of a man-to-man pressure, it would appear, put on by the Panthers. Bombers able to dribble through that one into the corner for Stortzen once again. Looking down low to a cutting Robinson, can't get it to her. The Bombers are really could have some trouble in this matchup, and not a lot of size in the starting lineup, at least when you compare them to the starting lineup of the Panthers. It's going to be something that Macomb's going to have to work around here all night. Here's Robinson on the drive. She's met at the rim, but it's going to be a foul called. Kylie Robinson will go to the line. Foul will go on number 15, Kaylee Bockold. Robinson to the line to shoot 2. First free throw kisses the front of the rim and falls through. Robinson's able to put the Bombers on the board. Second free throw is also good. We're tied at 2. 6 minutes and 40 seconds. This is Bockold now up for Stevens. Saw her in the JV contest. Peters with it, pressure by Wilson up close to the half-court line. Peters able to get by Wilson, floater off the back iron, won't go. Miller, offensive rebound, puts that one back up. That one also no good. Another offensive rebound for the Panthers. Peters on the drive once again, hard off the back iron. Bombers struggling to get a rebound here as Bockold's able to save that one in. That pass blown up by Creasy. Bombers back the other direction. Stortzen passes it over. Robinson layup good. Bombers with a 2-point lead. This one wide open 3 on the way, won't fall. There we go, Bombers able to secure a board, but Creasy will lose it out of bounds. Did a nice job of securing that board initially. Just couldn't keep her hands on it as she went to turn the other direction. Houston triggers it in up top. Houston was going to put up another three here, steps in off the inbounds. That one's going to fall short and out of bounds. Bombers will take over. That was a setup of the Panthers into a press. Bombers able to get it in for Sophie Wilson. Back quickly over for Stortzen. That pass going to be almost stolen away in the passing lanes. Once again, Buckhold had hands on it. Robinson comes into the backcourt. She get the inbounds there. She get the high screen from Abernathy. She's going to be double teamed by Stevens. Able to bounce it over for Creasy. Bounces it into the corner. Stortzen three. Rolls around, won't go. Offensive rebound. Robinson and one. Kylie Robinson, the bucket and the foul.
Lady Bombers here in this first 2:45 really showing that they came prepared to face a very good Lady Panthers team.
Robinson has done all the damage here. She's got all 7 for Macomb. And she's going to have to be huge for them tonight if they are going to play with this Panthers squad. That pass almost thrown away. Buckhold. Robinson comes from the behind, trying to pick up another steal. She's going to get charged with a foul. Excuse me, that was Stortzen over there.
Personal foul charge number 5, Kate Stortzen, her first, team first.
7-2, 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Buckhold to trigger it in, throws it right to Wilson, trying to throw it up the court. Miller blows her up in the backcourt. And that's going to be a foul on Lauren Miller.
Last 2 plays, we've seen a lot of aggression, just aggressive play, and the foul ends up getting called. But really good aggressive play, but I'm sure both coaches are very pleased.
Yeah, it's definitely been a very physical contest to this point, and at least on the Bomber side, they're going to have to play physical to match up against the height of this Panthers team. It'll be a turnover for Macomb. Central basketball, Peters will work it up. Peters bounces it down for Buckhold. Here's Stevens, top of the key, guarded by Abernathy. Swing pass out to the corner. The three-pointer on the way. That one won't fall. Abernathy with the board, trying to get up for Creasy, and Miller will fight over it. Jump ball, Central ball. Again, you see a bit of physicality there on both ends. Panthers with it now deep on the left wing, up top for Peters. Ball swung into the corner for Buckhold, working against Stortzen. Peters now turns the corner on Abernathy, and he's able to score the and one. Carly Peters with her first 2 points of the contest. Able to finish through the contact, and she'll get set to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. It'll be Abernathy's first, Bomber's second here in the opening quarter. Free throw is good. Bombers get it into Wilson once again, trying to break the press. She's going to look to dribble through it. Picks up her dribble, back over for Stortzen. Swung outside, Wilson. Out top of the key, Creasy will reset. Just over halfway through the first quarter, skip past Robinson. She'll toe up the three. That one won't go, off the top of the backboard. Panthers down with the rebounds, up quickly. Here's Miller on the fast break, in and out crossover. Nice hands there by Stortzen. Able to slow her down. Ball falls right into the hands of Peters, who will hit the three. Bombers did a nice job getting their hands on the ball there, but it just happened to fall right into the lap of Peters. And here comes Peters once again. Pump fake score. A quick 5-0 burst for the Panthers will put them in front here at the hangar. They now lead by 3.
The official thought that Macomb called a timeout, but coach says, no, I never called a timeout. He was calling out his play. And sometimes that does get confusing with the officials.
Apparently not. I saw everyone heading to the bench. I was getting ready to send us to break. Here, deep inbound pass out for Wilson. She crosses over. She's able to flip it over for Stortzer. She's going to call for a travel. Just going to get the ball on the ground quick enough there. Peters has 8, looking for more. That one's going to be an air ball. Stevens with the offensive foul, tied up by Stortzen. Claire Houston into the game to replace Bachold. Inbound comes for Creasy, trapped in the corner here, trying to dribble through the press, and she does. Nice dribble there from Drew Creasy, trying to feed down low for Abernathy. Can't get it to her. Peters, with her head up, is able to dish it out for Houston. Back over Miller, layup, up and good. More Miller in the scoring department here tonight with that layup. Bombers working the ball around the outside here. Robinson catches, drives in, layup is good. Robinson still with all of the Bombers' points here tonight. She's got 10. Miller on the backside, 1 extra dribble and scores. This game is being played at breakneck pace here. And that pass will be stolen on the inbounds. So that's something you got to watch out for against this Panthers team. Stevens dumps it down. Miller, a 6-0 run of her own. And now the Bombers will take a timeout. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here for this one. 16-9, Panthers lead. The Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street, Macomb, Illinois, serving soup, salads, sandwiches, homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast is served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Bombers with possession here following the timeout. 14-9, Wilson's able to get it in for Robinson. She's going to bring the ball up the court. Jordan Hines checked in during that last dead ball. She's going to replace Stortzum and tried to bounce it along the baseline. That's going to be kicked.
The ball was kicked, Bomber basketball.
Bombers will retain possession. Wilson to trigger it in. Trying to dump it down low for Abernathy. Wilson's going to come in bounds. He's able to flip it over for Hines. Here's Stortzum in the corner. Can't get it to go. Robinson with the board. She'll pump up the 3. Air ball on that one. Rebound secured by Houston. Quick outlet pass out for Peters. Hesitation move. She's got that one blocked by Robinson. On the way up, Panthers chase it out of bounds. It'll be Bombers basketball. Great defense there by Kylie Robinson, able to swat that one away from Peters. Inbounds comes through the hands of Peters. Robinson has it now. She's being harassed in the backcourt. Double team. She's going to lose it. Panthers falling over each other here. And Coach Matt Long will take a timeout to retain possession. Another 30-second timeout. We'll stay here once again, get through some more live reads, face-to-face over the phone, by email, or by text. Choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, support all area student athletes. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set up an appointment, call 309-837-6932. They also perform DOT/CDL physicals for just $85.
Coach Matt Long really had no other choice than to call timeout right there. His girl dives on the floor, and he sees that they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Boom, he calls the timeout.
Yep, smart timeout there. Able to keep possession. Boy, kind of a hairy situation there, and he's going to use another timeout here quickly out of the break. Definitely not happy with what he sees there, and he immediately sends Anna Peters to the scores to be able to check into somebody. Another quick 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by UMDH. We'll be back with you in just one moment.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on the field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
Back here at the hangar, after back-to-back timeouts called by Central Southeastern. And just 2 30-second timeouts, so have 3 timeouts remaining for the end of the half. Houston has it now up top for Peters. Just over a minute to play here in the first quarter. Miller has a high post, free throw line, jump shot. Will be no good. Wilson has it on the inbounds, throws all the way up top for Creasy. Creasy puts it on the ground. Nice pass over for Robinson. Robinson contorts in the air. Takes the contact, can't finish, but she will go to the line. Robinson perfect on free throws here tonight to this point, and she's got all 9 points for Macomb. McClure is into the game for the Bombers as well. First free throw is good. Robinson's second free throw is also good. 11 points for Robinson. Here's Stevens now, looking to throw it for Houston. She's going to throw it behind her, though. And that'll be a turnover. Bombers will take over with 48 seconds. Trying to bounce it in there. Has Creasy, looked like she was shoved to the ground there by Peters almost. Bockel back into the game for the Panthers. Robinson gets the inbounds here. She'll puts it back to the middle of the court. Bounces over. That one stolen away by Miller, but they're going to call a foul. I believe it's going to call on Kaylee Bockel. Yep, number 15. That'll be her second. And that'll put Macomb in the bonus.
15, Kaylee Bockel picks up the Central foul for second, team fifth. Macomb is in the bonus for the rest of the quarter.
Macomb will shoot free throws for the remaining 40 seconds. It'll be Robinson at the free throw line once again. That's who you want there if you're the Bombers. That was the first one home. Bombers with a chance to really cut into this lead before they head into the second quarter. Chance to make it a 3-point game here late. Second free throw is good, and it will be. Bombers trail by just one possession here late in the first quarter. 35 seconds to play. Bockel has it. Forced to pick up her dribble there. Panthers look to slow things down here. Might try to work for the final shot. Bockel says no way. Pumps up the three and rattles it home. Kaylee Bockel hits the three late. Robinson has it in the backcourt. 15 seconds to go. Still time to work here for the Bombers. McClure sets the high screen, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Madeline McClure.
I saw that coming, John, but very good effort on that screen. Just a little too happy and anxious to try to get a good playoff with 10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it looks like she had the feet sliding as she came over to set that pick. Here's Miller on the inbound. She's going to go right to the rim, and she's going to be fouled. Laura Miller will go to the line. That foul is going to be charged on Jordan Hines. First free throw for Miller is no good. 5.8 seconds to play here in the first quarter. (18-13) now, 19-13. Late sub Gwen Houston into the game to play the final 6 seconds. Panthers will back off in their press here in short time. Now they'll start to come up. Robinson takes the inbounds. 3-2. Robinson at the horn is good. Robinson ends the corner on a high note for the Bombers. She's got all 16 for Macomb. And the Bombers will trail by 3 as we head into quarter number 2. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll be back with you right after this.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I chose MDH. We moved here and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
Back here at the hangar in Macomb, Illinois, as the Panthers able to maintain a 3-point lead. Robinson there with short time, able to knock down the jump shot and keep the Bombers within 1 possession as we move into quarter number 2. Bombers played really well there in the opening half. Again, this is the number 9 ranked team in 2A, or the Central Southeastern Panthers. The Bombers hanging right there with them. Through 1, 3 on the way. Peters, that one won't go. McClure with the rebound. Trying to secure it, gets it over for Robinson. Okay, Robinson with all 16 for Macomb. She's harassed up top by the sophomore Stevens, able to split the defense there, and she's going to get called for a travel, trying to collect herself on the pass to Hines in the corner. Pass comes over. Houston 3, short once again. Hasn't been able to convert on that, but she's able to track down her own miss. She's to be open once again, decides not to shoot it. Stevens will kick it back out to her. She'll pump up another 3. Also no good. Bombers leaving Houston over there, open there in the corner. Also gets the board. Euro step cross, and they're going to call a travel. Not sure I agree with that one. Robinson took a big hit there.
Sometimes those Euro steps just confuse the officials, and they end up calling that travel and making the opposing team happy.
It's always a 50-50 on whether or not the officiating crew is going to call those or kind of let them go. Here's the 3 on the way. That one no good. Hines with another big rebound. Bombers have done a better job rebounding, at least towards the end of that first quarter, and now here into the second quarter. They struggled early on, but have made that adjustment. Started to close out some of these defensive possessions. McClure has it in the high post. She's going to try to dump it back for Hines. Just a touch too high. Stortson will check back in for Macomb. Creasy will take a seat on the bench. That'll be her first break of the game. 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Deep three here. That one's going to be off the back iron. Robinson and McClure fight for it. Macomb was able to get it into the fast break. Spin move there for Stortzum. Bounces it outside Hines. Hines a little trouble here. Puts it on the ground. Now dumps it to Wilson in the short corner. Into the middle. McClure, left-hand jump shot won't go. It's a good look for the Bombers, however. Miller bounced pass ahead. McClure able to split it up. And Bachhold underneath the rim, couldn't convert. Robinson now trying to get around Bachhold. Tried to dump it down to McClure. Had the right idea. And once again, back and forth we go. Stevens has it around midcourt. And it's poked away by Hines. McClure and Hines run into each other there. Which way is the ball going? It will stay Bombers basketball, man. Back and forth like a rocking chair there for a second.
Just a whole bunch of work ethic there, and let's see if Macomb capitalizes on this.
Bachhold on the inbound steal. She's got Robinson to beat. She's going to bump it over for Miller, who's able to convert through some contact. Our first field goal of the second quarter. And that one will be tipped out of bounds. Miller had hands on it. Abernathy will check back in for McClure.
The only time we haven't seen the Lady Panthers press was there with that last 5 seconds of the first quarter where the Bombers came down and scored that three-point basket to end the first quarter.
Creasy will check in for Wilson as well. The Panthers have been up in that press for a majority of the game. I mean, when the Bombers have been able to get the ball inbounds cleanly, they've been able to break the press pretty effectively. As that one is going to be put through. 3 points for the Panthers, and the Bombers will score on the other end. Kylie Robinson, who else?
Timeout, Macomb.
Bombers will take a timeout here in the second quarter. It'll be a 60-second timeout. We'll take a quick break. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. There's 4 minutes and 52 seconds to play here in quarter number 2. Panthers lead the Bombers 24-18.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH. You know, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
I would have to say that is the most rewarding part of what I do, making a difference in people's lives, taking care of the women from puberty on through postmenopausal stages and seeing them go through the phases and stages of life.
Back here at the hangar, you can see Coach Matt Long there talking things over with the Central Southeastern Panthers. They're hanging on to a 6-point lead at the moment, but this Bomber squad will not go away. Scored around a little bit of issue here on the inbound. Finally able to get it in, trying to dump it back over for Stortzum. It will retain Bombers basketball. They're going to be forced to inbound along the sideline here this time. That pass comes all the way over for Abernathy. Hands it over for Robinson. She'll look to set up the Bombers offense. Robinson working against Peters. Nice crossover there, and she's going to travel once again. That's the second time. Just not able to really collect cleanly there on the dribble. Shuffle of the feet and turnover. Niekamp now gets the screen up high from Stevens. Dumps it into the corner for Peterson. Niekamp head fake now. Back to Stevens. That one broken up by Robinson. Abernathy picks it up on the break. Dumps it over for Hines into the corner. The Stortzum three. Rattles around, won't go. Hines fighting for the rebound with Peters. And they're going to say that went off Hines. Panthers basketball just over halfway, or just under halfway through the second quarter. Houston has it. A little bit of three-man weave action now. Nobody picked up Houston there, and she's going to travel on the drive to the rim. (24-18) still. Creasy has it. Able to get across half court against Peters. Bounce it into the corner. Robinson will try another three, and she'll hit another three. Bombers trail by 3. It's 21 for Robinson and 21 for the Bombers. Miller, step back three, off the crossover, trying to answer, won't go. Long board, Miller is able to track it down. Hines went to crash, ball came all the way back out to the three-point line. Miller, another three, that time is good. Bombers bounce it back in for Robinson. Working against Houston in the backcourt, bounces it now for Creasy. Creasy in and out crossover, has her pocket almost picked there by Houston. Down low, Hines is swarmed from behind. They're going to call a jump ball. Bombers will retain possession. Wilson into the game, Hines to the bench. Abernathy comes to collect, bounces it down low, Stortsom. Creasy three on the way, won't go. Abernathy offensive rebound, puts it up and also won't go. Tough break there for the Bombers, had a good look. Just not able to convert. Panthers swing this one quickly into the corner. Niekamp step back three, a little bit long. Miller up over the back. And they're gonna call that foul on Creasy.
Bomber fans was getting a little anxious on that. A little bit of a late whistle, but it still was called, and the right call was made.
Oh, yeah, they called that on Creasy.
Oh, they did.
I thought that's how they pointed initially. And man, that's a tough call for Macomb. Here's Niekamp on the drive. He's just trying to put a body in it there. It looked like Miller just went right up over the back.
Yeah, I didn't realize it until they was inbounding the ball. I'm like,
Here's Houston three. Hasn't been able to convert yet and still won't. Stevens with the board, able to rip it away from Robinson. Post hook is good. Kara Stevens, first points of the game. Robinson crossover on Miller. Up quickly into the corner. Clock rolls under 2 minutes to play. Stortsom trying to get it to Creasy. Peters will come away with the steal. Fast break, layup is good. Panthers now have bonus thing open to a 10-point advantage. Wilson's able to get it into the corner. She's got Miller on her. Skips it over. Robinson, dribble, kick out. Creasy, head fake. And she'll bounce it to Abernathy, but will be fouled in the process. Will be charged on Carly Peters, her third. So Peters will have to take a seat on the bench. Wilson and Stortsom's shot floater won't go. Miller with the board, and she's going to look to go coast to coast this time. Nobody picks her up. Top of the key, deep three off the side of the rim. Will be tracked out of bounds. Just over a minute to play. Still a 10-point lead for Central Southeastern. With 21, Ella Hare now into the game for Macomb. It's her first action of the contest. Creasy is able to get to Hare in the corner. It's met by Niekamp. That one going to be poked out of bounds. Bomber basketball. 56 seconds to go before halftime. Hare sends it all the way back outside for Creasy. Now bounces it. Robinson, short mid-range pull-up. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Miller. Miller on the break, in and out. Nice gather there. Goes right through Abernathy and is able to score. Robinson up. Hare, corner three. That won't fall either. Bombers starting to have some offensive struggles. Close to a travel there. Miller gets on the wing, drives inside, trying to convert around Abernathy once again. Able to force a miss there. Creasy over for Robinson. On the break is good. Bombers cut it to a 10-point lead. There's 5 seconds to play. Miller pushes Creasy to the ground there, but airballs the three. And there's 0.8 on the clock. Bombers ball in for Creasy. That's how the first half of play comes to an end. Bombers trail by 10, 33-23 over the Panthers. We will take a break during halftime. We'll be back with you for some halftime stats and, of course, the remaining 16 minutes to follow. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll be back with you after this break.
And welcome back to halftime with Milton Griffin, Director of Radiology here at MDH. And Milton, sharp dress, the sharpest dressed interview I think I might have ever done in my life, let alone here at MDH.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Obviously, since you take pride in how you look, you take pride in your department, I would imagine, too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I appreciate McGowan District Hospital affording me the opportunity to be part of a wonderful organization and a spectacular healthcare team.
Now, when people hear radiology, I think they think x-rays. At least that's what I think. But there's more to it than that, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So it's predominantly radiology, but we also have MRI, DEXA, and ultrasound. And those areas do not incorporate x-ray. So, but it's incorporated in the radiology department.
So there's obviously a lot that goes on in your department. So there's a lot of areas you have to have some level of expertise, I would imagine, to be able to be the director. What is it, a hospital the size of MDH offering a wide range of available options in the radiology department? What's that say about MDH?
Right. So number one, we have the some of the most advanced level equipment. Number two, we offer a comprehensive array of radiology services, and that speaks volume for a rural healthcare organization, because usually a rural healthcare organization, they offer some services, but it's not comprehensive. But at MDH, we have the ability to offer comprehensive services, as well as the equipment that we have is top of the line.
Now, obviously, radiology is an important part of medicine, but what is it about radiology that drew you to that department?
So when I was in high school, I was in charge of a science project, and one of the books that I was given had a snapshot of a chest x-ray in the upper right corner. And I spoke to my guidance counselor, and she informed me that that's a chest x-ray, and that's done by radiology technology. And that kind of led me down the path of becoming a radiology technologist.
Radiology's changed a lot. I don't know how long you've been in the business, but when my mom was in teens and early 60s, they did x-rays for things that they would never do x-rays for now.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure you've seen a lot of change through the years too, right?
Absolutely.
What has been the biggest change that you've seen?
So I've been in radiology for 47 years, and the biggest change that I've seen is leaving the old technology, which was chemistry, film, and very heavy cassettes, and more or less an image taken from the time that the doctor ordered the image, and if he wanted to see it on an acute basis, it was probably maybe 15 minutes. Now, an acute image can be done, and the doctor can be at the bedside viewing the image in 10 seconds.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
It's crazy. So we've talked to a lot of people in our time here about they're from Macomb, and you're not from Macomb. You told me you're from Chicago. What drew you to Macomb?
So I was interviewing for director's positions, and the organization that brought me here it's B.E. Smith, and B.E. Smith is one of the largest healthcare recruiters in the United States. And the recruiter told me, I have a wonderful opportunity, and it's very close to where you are. I said, really? It's close to? Well, I never saw it on Indeed. And she says, no, it's real close to where you are. And then she kind of chuckled, and then she says, well, it's actually in Macomb. So when we finished talking, I Googled the hospital. I saw that it really wasn't very close to Chicago. But I decided to allow everything to take its course. And my first phone interview was with the Vice President of Human Resources and the CEO. And I was very impressed by being interviewed by the CEO on a phone screening call. And that kind of, when they said, well, we like what we heard and we want you to come for an on-site visit, and the rest is history.
Well, before I let you go, we're about done. We're getting ready for the second half here. But I heard through a grapevine that you had a baseball Hall of Fame story?
I do.
Hall of Fame story?
Yes.
What is that all about?
So Sammy Sosa played for the Chicago Cubs, and at that time I was the assistant director for radiology at the University of Chicago. And Sammy Sosa had an episode where it was discovered that his bats were corked, and he had donated these some of his bats to the Hall of Fame. And the Hall of Fame had a exhibit at the museum in Chicago. And the Hall of Fame wanted to make sure that the bats that they had did not have cork. So they called us and they said, "Can we bring the bats over so that you can take an X-ray of the bats to verify if they're corked or not?" So Dr. Barron, who was the chair of the department, contacted me and said, "This is what we're going to do." So at 6:30 a.m., this contingent of very high-level folks entered the medical center. They found us in radiology. We took an X-ray of the bats. The bats did not have cork. Dr. Barron said, "Why don't we take one step beyond?" And we took CT scans of the bats. And no cork was identified.
Might as well done MRIs and everything while you're at it, right?
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for coming and talking to us. And
thank you.
Hopefully you don't have to radiology, any kind of radiology on any more bats.
Absolutely.
We'll be back with the second half right after this.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on-the-field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
And welcome back to the hangar here in Macomb, Illinois. It's a 10-point lead for the Central Southeastern Panthers at halftime. Macomb trailed by 3 at the end of the first quarter. We'll go with some halftime stats for you. We will start for the leading Panthers. Carly Peters has 10 points. Lauren Miller has 14. Kaylee Bockold has 4. Kara Stevens has 2. And Lexi Niekamp knocked down a 3. On the Bombers end, this one will go quick. Kylie Robinson has all 23 for the Bombers. Really single-handedly keeping the Bombers in this one. And, you know, if the Bombers can get some scoring out of some other players here tonight, they could really put a run against these Panthers. Robinson trying to get her girls fired up. And she's got all 23 for Macomb through the opening half.
You know, one of the songs that they played here at halftime was Hall of Fame, and this game really feels like a Hall of Fame game with Robinson scoring 23 points and the number 9 team in IHSA, Class 2A, Camp Point Central Southeastern Panthers, playing really good. It's one of those games that seems like it could go right into the IHSA Halls of Fame.
Stortson will miss a 3 on the other end. Here's Miller now. She's going to be swarmed by Stortson and Creasy. Finally able to get it flipped out. Ball swung into the corner for Peters. And Carly Peters, 10 points in the opening half. She's playing with 3 fouls. Here's a 3 for Claire Houston. Her first connection from three-point land here tonight. Bombers were really daring her to shoot to open up that second quarter. Houston missed a couple of them. She's able to make that one there. Maybe we'll make the Bombers step out on her a little more. Peters here on the inside. Wild shot off the back end. Bombers flying all over the place now. Ball finally picked up by the Panthers. Outside Peters. Left wing 3 is short. Bombers not able to get that rebound either. Peters able to crash and grab her own miss. Houston, she wants another long jump shot, and that one goes through. It'll be just a 2. And the Bombers are just tempting Houston to shoot that jump shot. She's made him pay for it so far here in the third quarter. Abernathy catches around the free throw line, puts the ball on the ground. Nice move there by Leah Abernathy. And she scores 2 for Macomb. 12-point lead. Houston, she wants another jump shot. Rolls around. That won't go. Offensive rebound. Miller fighting through contact. Can't get that to go. Nice box out by Creasy as well. Able to clear up that rebound for Robinson. Towards some corner. Wilson 3 is good. Wilson puts that 3 through. And the Bombers trail by just 9. Houston has it left wing into the corner for Peters. Back outside, Houston's going to chuck up another 3, and she'll hit that one. Making the Bombers pay for playing that lax defense. Robinson flips it up. Wilson looking ahead, step back, thought about the 3, nicely contested there by Stevens. She's able to swing it out for Creasy, dribble drive, pull up. Can't get that one to fall. Here's Peters on the drive, able to convert around Robinson. And that'll force a timeout out of the Bombers. We will stay here for this one, 43-28 in favor of the Panthers. Palm Plus is proud to have served the Macomb and surrounding area for over 20 years, providing cash from most items of value. Pomplus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repairs and are open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday. They have a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb between Erico and Taco Bell. In addition, Pomplus now running their 24 Days of Christmas sale. So for every day in December up through the 24th, there'll be a 1% discount added to all of your purchases. So today being the 5th, it'll be a 5% discount. Tomorrow will be 6th, Saturday will be 7th, and so on. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Bladensville. Just under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Bounce comes out for Robinson, working along the near sideline this time. He's able to cross over on Houston, dumps it off Abernathy, trying to swing it into the corner. That pass will be broken up. Ball goes out of bounds. Bombers will retain. Stewartson just baseball pass out all the way into the backcourt for Robinson. Big screen up top for Abernathy. Robinson pump fakes the mid-range, gets it out. Wilson dribble drive, trying to get it to the corner for Stewartson. Peters tips it out of bounds once again. Robinson head fake drive, kicks it out. Stewartson right wing three, a little bit short there. Nice box out and rebound by Bockel. Peters with it, gets around Wilson, uncontested to the rim. .44-28, that shot won't go either. Peters outlet on the fast break, gets it over for Houston. She's going to have that one picked away. This one thrown all the way into the other end. Creasy picks it up on the fast break. Got Stevens to beat, and she converts that there. Drew Creasy, her first points of the game. Bombers now trail by 14. Forced to pick up the dribble there is Peters. Gets it out, Bockel, working against Stewartson. Peters will put up the long-range three. Can't get that to go. Bombers fight for the rebound. It falls in the hands of Stewartson. Close to throwing it away there. Nice job by Creasy. Heads up play. Put the ball on the ground as she was getting up. She's going to bounce it outside. Robinson three is good.
That's the kind of play you like to see. You see that she's practiced and she's worked hard, and wow. That's all I could say about that is wow.
Excellent swing there for the Bombers, but a better post-entry pass there, and Stevens is able to convert. A little bit of miscommunication there on the inbounds. Stewartson was trying to throw it in for Robinson. Robinson was letting it go, and that's going to be a turnover on the inbounds that results in points. And that's the type of errors that you just can't have against this Panthers team, because they are going to make you pay for it. Robinson working with it in the corner. Here's Robinson, left wing, dribble drive, puts up the shot. Can't get it to go, which she's going to be fouled.
Central personal foul charge to number 2, Lauren Miller, her second.
It'll be on Miller, her second team's first. I recall that was just on the ground, so Macomb will inbound. Robinson has to go up close to half court to track that inbounds pass down. Gets it to Wilson on the back door. Wild shot, can't get that to go. Nice backhand defense that time by the Panthers. That's really the first time that the Bombers have kind of looked for that backdoor cut all game. Some of the JV team was kind of able to do down the stretch. It's a similar Panthers defense. Here's Peters' three. That won't go. Miller offensive rebound over Hines. Steps back this time, trying to throw a cross court over for Houston. Excuse me, that's Niekamp. Stevens on the pick and roll. She's going to be met there by Stortzum. Kicks it out. Peters' three, air ball. Wilson able to corral it in. Minute and 15 seconds. Man, this third quarter has flown by.
It has. A lot of fast-paced action helps the quarters go by fast.
Robinson pull up, jump shot, trying to get a kiss off the rim. Won't get it to go. McClure down there in the middle, able to tap it around. It'll be off Panthers. Macomb will retain possession. (48-33). Robinson gets it all the way up for Hines. She's able to get the handoff back the other way. Air ball's the floater. And that'll be Panthers ball. Niekamp now working with it. Under a minute to play. Peters has it against Wilson. Now swung back over for Niekamp. Peters swarmed there by Robinson. Stortzum almost able to come away with the steal. This one down for Miller, right wing. Touchdown pass on the back end. Peters, beautiful feed from Miller. Miller to Peters connection is good. Leads up to 17. Robinson airball's there, and you got to wonder maybe at this point if fatigue is starting to play a little bit of a factor. Played every minute in the first half and has played every minute here in the third quarter.
I was just thinking that, and she's only scored one basket here in the third quarter.
And here comes the sub for Robinson. They will take her out of the game finally now. Eight seconds to play. This is Miller, in and out crossover, steps back on Hines, kicks it to the corner. Niekamp three at the buzzer, rattles around but won't go. And it'll be a 17-point lead for Central Southeastern. Panthers able to build on 7 more points after the 10-point halftime lead. And you're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll be back with you right after this.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Bombers will start with possession here in the final 8 minutes of play. They trail by 17. Once again, taking on the number 9 ranked team in 2A girls basketball, the Central Southeastern Panthers. Have really shown why they're ranked so highly here tonight, but the Bombers have played with them really just every step of the way, and this game does feel closer than 17. Here's Hines with the runner along the baseline. Nice shot there by Jordan Hines. Skip pass outside, Niekamp three. That won't go. Miller, another offensive rebound, goes right through Hines and converts. That one's going to be stolen away by the Panthers on the other end. Turnover starting them out for Macomb now. They're able to get that one back. And Robinson will start the quarter on the bench for Macomb. McClure has it on the inside. And Hines will fight for it there. Nice job, able to get it kicked out for Stortzum. Here's Creasy, bounce to the corner. Hines thought about the three. She's going to drive, puts up another floater. That one not quite. McClure fights for the board. Hines is harassing Miller there under the basket. Can't get anything going there. Skip past Niekamp, puts it on the ground. Nice drive there, hard off the back iron. Stevens on the other end, can't get it to go. Robinson up at the scorer's table, getting ready to check in at the next dead ball. Here's Niekamp now, loses that one. Wilson goes to the ground for it, and jump ball tie-up. Panthers basketball. As mentioned, Robinson will check in for Wilson, and Kaylee Bockold will check in to the game as well. She will place Niekamp. Miller gets it into Stevens. Swung over for Peters, long two off the backboard. That won't go. McClure bounces over for Robinson. Macomb looks to go back the other direction. Gonna have to score in a hurry here are the Bombers. Just under 6 minutes to play. I was gonna try to do just that. Three ball hard off the back iron. That ball went up high. Maybe had a chance there for a second. Peters quickly back the other way. Houston corner three, can't get it to go, but once again she's able to track down her own board. And McClure will foul from behind.
There's been numerous times tonight we've seen where the Lady Panthers have shot threes and have followed their shot, got their own rebound, and sure, they made Coach Matt Long very happy on that kind of work ethic.
Yeah, those long threes are always going to result in long rebounds, and it seems like the Panthers have been able to get more of those rebounds off those threes, especially on the offensive end, than the Bombers have. And for that, you just got to put a body on the shooter. Nice job with that all night. Stortzum, here goes. Hands off Robinson. Down low, McClure's shot won't go. Was looking for a foul there, didn't get one. Miller behind the back crossover, and has one ripped away from behind by Robinson. Touchdown pass the other way. Stortzum was able to save it from out of bounds. And she'll get it over for Hines. And she will be fouled. It'll be on number 15. Kaylee Bockold. Hines will go to the line.
Charge to number 15, Kaylee.
Hines' first free throw. That is home. This is what the Bombers need, man. You got to score while the clock is off. Second free throw for Hines won't go. Miller with the board up quickly for Peters, and she'll just slow things down. Niekamp on the drive. Beautiful left-hand feed down low for Stevens. And the Panthers will take a full timeout following that field goal for Kara Stevens. I think we will take a break as well. It's 54-36 in favor of the Panthers. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me. Providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
Back here at the hangar, 54-36. Panthers lead with 4 minutes and 40 seconds to play in quarter number 4. Bombers will sub in El Hare during the timeout break. Once again, the Panthers haven't let loose on this press yet. That pass will go off Miller in the, whoa. That pass will go off Miller's hands in the back of the backboard.
And the officials are going to speak about this. I'm sure they're going to end up making the right call on this. And they do.
The call is overturned.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Initially, they pointed Panthers basketball. Yeah, that play happened really quickly. Tough to see exactly what was going on. Inbounds pass. Nobody home on that one. So the Bombers will turn it over anyway. Peters has it against Robinson. That one will get thrown away. Hare picks it up, and she'll turn it back over. Just kidding. Stortzum has it now along the near baseline. Drive inside, floater shot. Can't get it to fall. He can't pick up her dribble. Finds Peters on the back end now. You might see the Panthers look to deflate the basketball a little bit here. Start taking a little more time on these possessions. Let the clock roll as much as it can. As that will be tipped out of bounds. Panther basketball.
Central basketball.
Creasy will check back in for Stortzum. Cavs up for Miller. Peters now dumps it off. Niekamp swing pass into the corner. Bachhold 3. That won't fall. Hare trying to secure the rebound. Falls in the hands of Creasy. And we have a foul called here. That's going to be on Bachhold. That'll be 4 now on Kaylee Bachhold.
Picks up the foul, her fourth, team second.
Wilson has it. Miller harassing her, and she's going to dive, trying to save it. He's going to roll out of bounds. Bombers ball. No, even with the lead, the way that it is, these Lady Panthers still playing with high energy there. Miller getting a little dirty, trying to get another possession back for Central Southeastern. Robinson rejects the screen from Creasy. She's going to work against Peters now. Around the right corner, drives inside. Trying to use the backboard. And that will go out of bounds. Hines trying to get the rebound. 3 minutes and 13 seconds to play before the final buzzer. Outside, Bachel now gets it down for Miller. Going to call a foul before the shot.
Personal foul charge to number 44, Hines, your second, team second.
It looks like Macomb will empty the bench here with just under 3 minutes to play. Abernathy back into the game, as well as Dakota Thorman. Brooklyn Mass, number 13. Big block there. That was Aubrey Holthouse, the sophomore who also just checked in. So only 2 starters left out there for Macomb, Wilson, and Abernathy. As they're still rocking with their regular lineup. Here's Peters. Down low, Miller working against Thorman, able to finish through contact. And Camp Point Central will take a timeout, a 60-second timeout. We'll stay here for this one, get through the remainder of our live reads. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.ronlb.com to check out their inventory. Since 1916, Our Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Our Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. The Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street, Macomb, Illinois, serving soup, salads, sandwiches, homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout.
I believe the main reason for that timeout was to clear the bench for the Lady Panthers. Now you see the Lady Panthers no longer in their full court press.
Yeah, got a whole bunch of new numbers out there. We'll get those as they come. Anna Peters, number 4 out there. She saw a little bit of action earlier on. Taking Rigg, just got the steal, number 12. She's joined by number 14, Carly Deerwester. Number 3, Marley Long. There's one number I'm missing here, number 0. That's Gwen Houston. His lineup on the court for Camp Point Southeastern. Wilson with the steal. Is it top of the key 3? That won't fall for Thorman. Up quickly ahead, this layup off the bottom of the backboard. Just under 2 minutes to play. And again, the Central Southeastern Panthers able to come in here to the hangar and steal one against Macomb Bomber squad led by Kylie Robinson, really showing why they are the number 9 ranked team in 2A girls basketball. Abernathy will be fouled going to the rim.
Long 3 picks up the foul, her first, team third.
Abernathy free throw is good. Second free throw is also good. 2 for 2 at the line for Abernathy. Skip pass outside. Rigg will put up the 3. That one rattles around, won't go. Hair checked in during the free throws for Wilson, so she will be in the game now. Here's Abernathy to the rim, scoops the layup and good. Here's Marley Long along the left wing, can't get that one to go. Abernathy grabbed the board and threw it right off the back of Brooklyn Mast. Here gets it in for Abernathy. Now Holthouse has it. Into the corner, Mast couldn't secure that one. 37 seconds to play.
Tell you what, John, a game I would really like to see is Camp Point Southeastern versus Rock Island Alleman. I think that would be a really good game to see after seeing both these teams this year. Very comparable teams.
Yeah, Rock Island Alleman are a really good girls basketball program. I was able to see them a couple times last year, and they really impressed me then. Haven't got a chance to see them yet this year, but good programs will stay good for a while. Yeah, that'd be a good matchup to see. Not sure if that is going to be on the schedule or not, but maybe they'll meet in a tournament somewhere down the line. And with that, Rigg will look to dribble it out here. The Panthers able to knock off the Bombers, 56-40. We will go over some final stats here on TSSR Game Time Live in just one moment. We'll take a break. I'll get those tallied up, and then we'll be back with you for that. So we'll be back right after this.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Back here at the hangar to go over some final stats as we wrap things up here tonight. We will start for the Macomb Bombers. Kylie Robinson finishes the night with 26. She had 23 at the halftime break. So able to just knock down 1 3 in that second half. Sophie Wilson had a 3 as well in the second half. She'll finish with just those 3. Drew Creasy finishes the game with 3 points. Jordan Hines finishes with 3. And Aaliyah Abernathy was able to score some late. She'll finish the game with 6. For the victorious Central Southeastern Panthers, number 1, Carly Peters will finish the night with 16. Number 2, Lauren Miller led the way for both sides, or led the way for the Panthers, I should say. She had 20. Claire Houston finished the game with 8, all of those coming in the third quarter. Kylie Bachhold finishes the night with 7. Kara Stevens, a sophomore, able to pick up 6 of her own. And Lexi Niekamp had 1 3. She'll finish the night with 3 points. And with that, I think we'll go ahead and get things wrapped up here. This has been your presentation of Macomb Bombers girls basketball. I've been John Burton. Brandon Thomas running the camera for me and providing some color commentary here tonight. Panthers win by 16 right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We hope to catch you for our next contest.